Hello folks, my name is Mark and this is Why I Hate the World. How you doing? So, I get a lot of messages about various subjects, a lot of the times with people asking me to make videos about certain things, even though, and it's, I made a video about this before, there's just a lot of things I just don't fucking care about, right? And, now, of course, if I don't make a video about something, that doesn't mean that I just don't truly give a shit about it, but, I don't have a lot of time to do these things. I only really make one a week. I'm trying to make more, whatever. But just a lot of the things out there, I just don't fucking care. I don't care about a lot of the stuff that happens, because a lot of it is just stupid bullshit. It's like, who cares? So, I end up missing a lot of subjects that come by, things in the news, stuff like that people make videos about, and by the time I get around to caring about it, it's over with, and it's like, whatever. So this is kind of an experiment. I didn't write anything for this, so it could be a disaster, who knows. And it's just basically comments on shit that I just don't care about, right? Things that I don't care about enough to make a dedicated video for. Who knows, this could suck ass, but I don't even give a shit. So, let's see, I wrote a bunch of stuff down of things here that I just don't really care about. First thing is, PETA. I don't know if, people for the ethical treatment of animals. I really just do not give a shit about PETA. I could care less. Bunch of fucking hippies just don't want to eat meat. Go ahead, don't eat meat. I give a shit. Go ahead. It's like, we want to pose naked and we want to not wear leather and not wear fur and be my fucking guest. I don't give a shit, dude. Do whatever you want. I don't, have they even been in the news lately? I don't know, but if they were, I haven't even noticed because I don't give a fuck, because fuck PETA. Whatever, go ahead, eat your soybeans and your edamame and your fucking tofu and all that shit. I just does not even, matter to me one way or the other. Whatever. What else? YOLO. This is something else that all the kids are saying. This is one of the things that, you get a little bit old. Let me tell anybody out there who's a little bit younger, younger than 25 or so, right? Let me tell you something. When you get old, okay, you stop giving a shit about a lot of things. And one of the things you stop giving a shit about is anything that anybody that your age does. Okay, YOLO, what the fuck is that? I had no idea even what the fuck that means or what it was until, a week ago. It's like, you only live once. What is this, people are getting this shit tattooed on them or something? They're putting it on Facebook? Whatever, I don't give a fuck. And I'm seeing other people make videos saying YOLO sucks. It's like, why does this even matter to me? Why are people even talking about this? In a month, no one's gonna even remember what the fuck that means. It's like, I guess, except for the people who are dumb enough to get it tattooed on their bodies or whatever. YOLO, what the fuck is that? It's like Yoda's retarded little brother or some shit. Fucking Master YOLO, I don't know. Whatever. More shit that happened this week. Diablo 3 didn't work. A bunch of people bought it, tried to log on, fucked it up. Too bad for them. That sucks. Apparently it works now. I actually bought it myself, but my computer is too slow to run it, so I had to order a new processor, and I'm waiting for that to show up. For those of you who know, I actually have a gaming channel too, and I'm planning on doing game reviews and stuff too, and so, I did buy Diablo 3, but I haven't been able to play it yet, which blows. But anyway, I guess I'm not the only one. Let's see, more stuff in the news. This just breaking, Justin Bieber beat up a paparazzi. Who gives a shit? It's just funny. So he punched a paparazzi in the face. Good for him. The one thing about, thing that I think we can all agree on is that paparazzi people are kind of like parasites. I don't give a shit about any of them. They could get, he could have shot this guy in the face with a shotgun. I wouldn't give a fuck. He could have, lit him on fire and kicked him off of a bridge. Whatever. Good for Justin Bieber. Okay. But anyway, that's funny. And I guess, let's see, what else? Will Smith smacked some dude in the face for kissing him. Makes no difference to me whatsoever at all. I don't give a shit. But whatever. More stuff in the news. A man attacked another man and ate his face in Florida and then got shot by cops. A naked man attacked another man and then ate his face and then got shot by the cops. Wow, that's fucked up. That's the kind of, but see, that's one of those news stories that you hear and you're like, wow, that's horrible. And it's like, how does that affect you at all in your life? It's like, unless you actually know who the naked zombie guy is or some shit, it's like, it's interesting bullshit is what it is. It's like, oh, whatever, there's a crazy ass cannibal dude that got blown away. It's like, whatever. I mean, yeah, okay, that sucks for that guy that got his fucking face ate or whatever, but damn, that's crazy. That's what it is. It's like, that's one of those stories that you read and go, wow, that's some crazy shit. And then you go to work and you're like at the water cooler and shit, and like, hey man, did you hear about that dude that got his fucking face eaten off? It's like, but does it affect you? Not really. So whatever. See, that's the thing. It's, I don't know, whatever. More stuff. A guy in Missouri that went to Rutgers University got convicted and is spending 30 days in jail for using a webcam to spy on his gay roommate. And then his roommate killed himself. Wow, that's fucked up. That's some fucked up shit. I could probably stretch that into an entire video because it says a lot about, you know, discrimination and shit like that. But 30 days, yeah, well, I mean, the thing is can you really, you know, it's not like the guy killed him, right? I mean, he must have humiliated him, yes. Maybe there's a law against recording somebody without their knowledge that he could probably get busted on, but he didn't kill the guy. You know, the one kid committed suicide, and yeah, that's really horrible. And you know, maybe this kid, this guy that did it, you know, fucking should get his ass beat or something, or you know, whatever. He's gonna like end up in the darkest, deepest pits of hell for this. But you know, should he go to prison for that? I don't know if he should go to prison for that. You know, I guess 30 days is probably the most that they can possibly give him under the way the law is written. But I mean, the thing is that, you know, he didn't force the guy to kill himself. You know, he fucked his life up. That's true. But you know what? His roommate could have not jumped off a bridge or whatever, and he could have gone and beat the shit out of him. I mean, he could have done that instead. You know, he could have moved somewhere else. You know, he could have just come out and said, "Fuck it, yeah, okay, so I'm gay, whatever," and then like, you know. And been cool about it, but instead he, you know, couldn't take it and he killed himself. And it's like, shit happens. I mean, you can't, you know, so you make fun of somebody and they fucking kill themselves. It's just like, is it really, how much fault is it? You know, obviously the guy had problems. I mean, yeah, he's not helping him by like videotaping him and humiliating him and shit, but still, it's like, I don't think they can do very much more to him, you know, legally. So anyway, more crap. Battleship is a flop. Yeah, no shit. It's a movie based on a fucking board game. Right? What the fuck do you think is gonna happen? Obviously it's gonna suck. You know, I think that says something when, you know, they're making movies about board games, for crying out loud. Like I saw a thing on the internet where they said that they sold the rights to, doesn't mean they're making a movie of this, but they sold the rights to Candyland and fucking Etch-a-Sketch. And they're, you know, the movie rights, and it's like, doesn't mean that they're gonna make a movie of these things, but that the rights have been sold. So if somebody wanted to, they can make a fucking Etch-a-Sketch movie. It's like, how does that even, why? Like, Etch-a-Sketch the movie? Like, what the fuck are you talking about? That's the stupidest thing I've heard in my life. I guess they're making a fucking Monopoly movie. That's gonna be dumb. You know, I don't know. Just, I think that says something about Hollywood, is that it's time to come up with some new shit, please. You know, they've remade everything that they could possibly remake. You know, they're even remaking movies that are like fucking less than 10 years old, for crying out loud. They're making another Spider-Man movie. You know, it's like the last, you know, they're rebooting it and shit. The last Spider-Man movie was fine. The trilogy of Spider-Man movies were fine. It's like, why are they fucking rebooting it? You know, they're making a Total Recall movie. It's like, why? I mean, the one that came out, you know, is fine the way it is. It's like, you know, this is sequel after fucking sequel after fucking sequel, and remake after remake after remake, and, you know, Transformers, and they're making movies out of kids' toys, G.I. Joe, Transformers. I guess they're making a He-Man movie now, which could be pretty cool, hopefully, I don't know. I used to really like He-Man as a kid, so, you know, but just whatever, you know, now they're making fucking board games. It's like, just want to tear my own... Fucking somebody write something, you know? Write a fucking movie, somebody out there. Please write something new that doesn't have anything to do with, like, a kid's toy or, like, a board game or video game. Please, somebody. Some originality, please. Seriously. Jesus Christ. More stuff. The John Edwards trial is going on still. He paid his mistress with campaign funds. Should he be in prison? Yeah, probably. Whatever. You know, he had his 5 minutes to actually be somebody, and he failed. So fuck him. I don't care about John Edwards. I guess it's good that, you know, he never became the vice president, though, huh? Looking back, it's like, oh, I guess we dodged that one, even though probably would have been better than a second Bush term. But whatever. That matters nothing to me at all. Let's see. Elvis's empty tomb is being optioned off for $100 grand. Who gives a fuck? I mean, why is that even... Somebody is... So wait, he's not buried in the tomb? Is that what it is? They just have a crypt with his name on it, but the body is not in there? Like, what the fuck are they going to do with it? Were they going to turn it into a taco stand or some shit? Elvis's fucking creepy-ass undead Graceland fucking tacos and shit? Whatever, dude. See, this is why I just don't give a fuck. I don't know. Alright, a woman was kicked off a plane for an anti-abortion shirt. Okay, what is that? Not allowed to board her connecting flight Tuesday because she's wearing a pro-choice shirt. Okay, and the shirt says, if I wanted the government in my womb, I'd fuck a senator. Alright. Yeah, I guess I agree with that. You know, I guess there's people saying, like, you know, it's freedom of speech or whatever, and I don't think so. I think the airplane, the airport has every right to force her to change her clothes. I mean, because, you know, they're running a business, you know, you don't just let anybody do whatever the fuck they want in your business, you know. It's like, what if you had a restaurant and some dude came in, like, you know, butt naked? You know, obviously you'd get his ass to, like, you know, put on some pants or whatever. Like, what if I went on that airplane and I was wearing, like, a t-shirt with, like, a dead baby, you know, like, getting butt fucked by a chainsaw or something, like, you know, and, like, by, like, Ronald McDonald or whatever. Like, what if I, like, just had, like, an incredibly offensive, like, t-shirt that had, like, you know, like, Mickey Mouse, like, shoving, like, a fucking, you know, chainsaw up, like, somebody's ass and then, like, eating the brains out of a pygmy and, like, lighting a Bible on fire at the same time? Like, would they be, like, within their, you know, jurisdiction to tell me to change my shirt? Like, I think so, yes. I mean, yeah, it's a fucking airplane. It's like, and it's not like, you know, just put on, like, a coat or some shit to cover it up. It's whatever. I mean, I just don't care. I guess that's just what it comes down to, is, like, all of this stuff. See, that's the thing. If I would have made a video about any of these things, they would have been as long as each of those little individual rants. It wouldn't, like, what was that? Each one of those was like a minute, 2 minutes. Because I just don't have anything to say about this stuff, because it's like, who gives a fuck? I mean, I guess the most interesting thing out of all of this is probably the gay guy fucking blackmailing his friend, or humiliating his friend, and the guy committing suicide. I probably could have stretched that out into a full thing, but I don't know. Adios, folks.